let's do some tips and tricks because I'm an idiot and oofed. Hello plebs, it is Sister Guard here. Hopefully you're having a great day. I am having a great day. We're back today in Pet Catchers because I'm going to be going over some tips and tricks because I oopsied on the last part of the Noob to Pro, and yeah, we'll get into it here in a minute. As always, please make sure you have smash the love it like button, do the same subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate help man a lot, and let's just get right on into it. So first things first, the Noob to Pro accidentally got yeeted into oblivion, so my part 3 that I had at some point between now and when I uploaded the last one, I deleted it on accidente. So I'm going to go ahead and give progress reports as we're kind of going through stuff, and I'm going to give you all some tips and tricks through each of the zones just to kind of help alleviate some of the pain and suffering I know people have, or if they're brand new and don't quite understand stuff, to help y'all out here. So let's get right into it. So first things first, mounts. These are something you can collect through various means. I would recommend getting one as soon as you can. The higher starred ones mean they do go faster. So we do have the 8-ball. This is actually obtained through the slime boss. This is the fishing, so the ray. You get from the fishing area. Jetpack is... Why does that... Jetpack, that is VIP, and then this is the hoverboard you start with. So let's go ahead and grab the ray and go ahead and take a look. By the way, guys, if you have tips and tricks you would like to also add to this, please do so in the comment section down below if you don't hear me mention it. So first things first, I would always keep an eye out on this board. See what's going to be happening. That way you can kind of plan your adventure, or if you need to log off soon and there may be an event, you can kind of optimize it. Second thing to note, make sure you explore all of the areas. There are hidden chests, like one behind this waterfall right here. So always make sure to be checking every little nook and cranny. Secondly, you're going to start encountering shrines. What I would recommend is having a shrine team. This is going to be one of several teams you're going to be cultivating throughout the game. Now, if you don't know what a shrine team is, you click on these guys right here. You're looking for shrine. This is going to increase the amount of drops you get from the shrines around the map. If you don't know where all the shrines are, there's 2 in the Mellow area. There's 2 in Sunset Shores. There is one in Dusty Dunes. It's the ticket one. I don't usually ever go claim it, just because I usually get too many tickets as is. Blooming Grotto, you need to go back here. You have one of the faster mounts. You can kind of just jump along the edge. You don't have to, do all the difficult stuff. And as you can see right there, we're getting extra drops. This rolls off of every single one of the pets you have equipped. So if you have 4 pets, you have 4 chances rolling. And if you have 7, you're pay to win, you're going to have 7 chances. And the last one that is important to go after is these 2 right up here, the shrine, and this is the cherry shrine. So your rune, cherry shrines. We're getting a lot of resources from both of these, so keep them in mind. Now, we're going to go ahead and talk about teams real quick, because since I've already shown where all the shrine locations are at, let's go ahead and talk about teams. So I would highly recommend getting the teams upgrades, and the following teams you're going to need. You're going to need a fishing team. What does fishing do? So if we click our fishing team, we click on one of these guys. Fishing is going to allow you to catch more legendary pets. This is going to help with the diamond quest and any future quest you have, and this is also going to help you get this guy, the sea champion. The secret for the fishing area. So as soon as you start the game, as soon as you start getting these seafarer ones, make other pets that are not damage pets. That is their job, is to be the seafarer. We already talked about shrine pets. You're going to want a gamer pet as well. These are going to help you with the mini games. I would recommend, as you see, I have V5 on all of these. Now I'm going to recommend after you've kind of started playing the game and you get to end game, go ahead and anything you can make shiny that is a secret or legendary that you are not using. So I am not using Cerberus. I already knew I wasn't. He's not as good as some of the other pets I have. So I went ahead and made sure that he had Gamer, Seafarer, and Shrine, because those are the 3 teams. And I have been slowly building, like this one I'm starting to build. I don't have the Gamer stuff on this one yet, but I'm starting to build basically where my Shrine, my Gamer, and my Seafarer team or my fishing team are going to be all the same pets. So one, I don't have to keep having 5 different things down here. I can just have my boss, my looting, and then this team. So I would highly recommend once you start getting to late game, so next week I would start kind of doing this with some of the newer pets, is try and start building basically these super pets. I know it is very tempting once you get to Seafarer and Shine 4 to go ahead and take one of these lovely prismatic scrolls. This is how you get the charms from level 4 to 5. Hold off, try and do what I'm doing, which is building these super secrets or super legendaries where you have multiple. Like this one, I need 2 more gamer and then I'm going to use the scroll on him. And I'll have an even better unit for my team. So, big tidbit there. As you're getting cherries and as you're starting to secret stuff, or you have shinies that you're no longer using in your main team, go ahead and phase them out to basically being part of your super team. Now, for rolling, there's a few ways you can go about rolling. We'll go ahead and roll in this Kitsu right here. Let's go ahead and give it a treat. So, radioactive jelly. You get this from Glooming Grove. I can show you a spot you can farm this up real quick. So basically you can do this 2 ways. So you can give him a bunch of stuff. He gets shine. If you don't want shine, you can immediately go over here to the void thing and remove it. This removes your lowest charm. Okay. Or you can do this other thing. I'm not going to keep this pet. Is you can go ahead and fill both spots like I have now. And then you can come over here to the mystery scroll and you can start feeding them. And then just kind of see, because you can get 4s and 5s with the mystery scroll. It is very rare. It is very hard to get. So that is entirely up to you how you wish to do that. Honestly, for me, I go and farm up a bunch of the voiding scrolls. As you see, I have 141 and I farm up a bunch of the radioactive tokens. I don't think I need that one. No. Now, for the Glooming Grotto, good area to farm where you can hit all of them is the mushroom. You may have to get off your mount, but if you stand on top of the mushroom, you will be able to get both sides of the map. You're going to look for this little purple wart right here. It's going to be a really good spot to be able to farm both of those items and kind of get also some currency. Now, if you're wanting the best currency, you do need to go ahead and make on your teams. Go ahead and make a treasure team. This will be basically all your coin multipliers. So if we go up here, let me take off all these pets again. As you can see, all the pets have coin multipliers right here. This is what we're looking at. Now, although my Sybaris is not my best damage, it does not have critical, and it is strictly used for these other events. It has a really good coin multiplier. Because my next pet, which is this one, does not have that great of a coin multiplier. This pet will as soon as I can get a shiny. So, that's kind of something else to figure out is, okay, I have this good team. Then go on over for the best spot currently to farm. Just if you need coins, you need a few billion. You can wiggle around right here. I don't have any guys on and I'm going to die. Hold on. This is the best spot to get currency right here. Just wiggle in between here. You can do this while you're watching a TV show. It's great. The next thing I want to talk about, because I do have what is called a high roller, which this is my boss team. So let's go ahead and check out them. So high roller, this increases my chance for boss drops from any boss. But for boss teams, what you're going to want is lifesteal and deadly, because, or critical hit and fatal strike. Critical hit just allows you to do more damage. I do 150,000 crit. And then my damage goes up considerably, especially on this guy once we've hit that halfway point. Again, I have another V5 over here. This guy has looting, which I think is believed my best looting pet. Yeah. If you don't know what this is, by the way, this is from the Kraken. This is the Kraken secret pet. And with the bosses, so we can go ahead and talk about bosses because there's something I learned today. If we go ahead and go on over here, one of the potions you're going to be getting a lot of is this Lucky Elixir. Not only does it increase your luck with pets and cubes, it also gives you a boss and enemy drops. So if you are farming coins, what you can do is pop some of these if you have extra. Yes, I have a lot. I have farmed a lot. I do a lot of fishing. I'm on the game constantly. Okay. So I would keep that in mind. Also, Prismatic Sundays do the exact same thing. So you get that +4. Now, speaking with Prismatic Sundays, they are really good for luck. They are also really good for fortune. What I would recommend if you have fishies, lock these. You're going to be locking your epics and you're going to be locking your legendaries. And what I would do is wait for a fortune event, because that ×2 the multiplier can also be added to the prismatic Sunday multiplier, which means you now have a ×4, which means you can get a lot of gems. And if y'all have not been able to tell, I have a lot of items. I've bought a lot of these. Prismatic tomes are really nice because I can refresh all the shops, shrines, and the bosses all at the same time. I have been using these and I go through so many gems. I had like 200k gems earlier today. I dropped down to like 50k and then I sold a bunch of my fish and I've bought more stuff since then. So you can be very, very flush with currency. I know it's a little pay to win. I'm not disagreeing with that, but you can do it. It's very simple. But yeah, my biggest tidbit, get the lucky potion. That's going to help you out a lot. Now, I've already made a video on this, but getting the discoveries done, one thing you can do, and one thing that we'll be adding in the future, I'll kind of add this, is go ahead and take these lovely hatchings, so your elite mystery eggs and your regular mystery eggs, and hatch in the zones you're missing stuff in. You can also hatch shinies with this. So if you're missing a lot of the lower tier shinies, you can go ahead and farm that up that way. They will be adding in the future where those little shiny events that we have up top, you will be able to hatch. It will be an increased chance to hatch shinies from eggs, which I'm very happy about because I am going to try and go hatch the legendaries from the different zones because I need those. It's very importantes. Next thing, now like the black market merchant, go over here to this shrine, to this shop. Always check it because you can get some golden cherries. You can get some knowledge scrolls. I would highly recommend picking these up. Okay, you can do a couple quests, activate the shrines. Here, let me go get shrine team. I didn't get any extras, that's fine. Let me grab this. I got +3 drops. Let's go. So I would highly making sure you're coming over here and double checking what you can get from this guy, because this shop refreshes very, very frequently. And I've gotten so much more stuff. I bypassed him in the beginning. I would completely ignore him. Now I don't anymore. Let me go ahead and give King Moosh shiny. Now, the other thing to note, if you're able to get this last crafting, keep these going at all times. This helps a lot, okay? This helps out so much. So always keep your crafting stuff constant. This will help you out, especially getting some of the like legendary spheres. Helps you out so much. Now, as far as Sailor's Request and Bra Bounties, so our 2 side quests that we have over here, I would highly recommend you focus on Bra Bounties while you are actively playing through the day. Sailor's Request, especially if you have the VIP Super AFK, I would work on that. Or if Bra Bounty, you need to kind of, you can stick around your computer for a minute, but you want to just be able to AFK. This is going to take you less time than this. This is giving less rewards. But as far as like time-wise, they're kind of even. But you want to kind of work on them simultaneously as well, because every 50 of these, you will be getting a prismatic egg. And these are the ones that have a 5% chance to get a secret, which is far better than trying to catch it. Now, so I mentioned before that I accidentally nuked my noob to pro, and I actually had a wild secret spawn. I had, what was the world? It was the first secret you're able to get. He spawned on me. No, I don't have it, because I did not want to spend the 1500 Robux to auto-complete him, because I value my bank account sometimes. And I'm quite sad about that, because I have not seen him since, and I've tried hatching for him. Now, they have talked about that there will be new secrets coming this weekend, or today's update, and they've talked about a bunch of new stuff that is coming, so I'm kind of super excited for a lot of the new stuff they've talked about. I know other YouTubers have talked about it, but there's some stuff in this game they have not talked about, and I kind of wanted to address a lot of those. Now I'm going to kind of do an account update, because there was a lot of stuff I missed because we had stuff happen. So I do have the Infernal Reverent, which is the end zone's highest legendary you can get. I got it. It was not naturally shiny, but it did naturally spawn, and I AFK got it. I don't know what the percents were. This is the shiny for the Sea Champion. A lot of people have these. I think this is over like 11k right now that people have gotten this. The classic trio. You get this from getting 100 pets discovered. This includes shinies. So I'd recommend getting it. My next quest for that is to get the Ooh Lord, and yeah. So Kraken, this is the shiny version. This is from the boss. I'm still working on getting the slime just because I want it. I do have a shiny phoenix. More shiny phoenixes. This is probably going to fall off with the next world update. Cerberus, let's see. This is the Marsh high-end legendary. So if you're wondering what this guy is, the King Moosh. I am only missing of legendaries a singular one, and that is this one in here. I do not have the Dusty Dunes high-end legendary. That is the only one I'm missing. And as far as shinies going that are not legendaries, I am only missing the duck from Sunset Shores. So I am missing the rare from this zone right here. So I'm probably going to hatch for it here in a little bit once I'm done with this video. And I have been asked how you get the player stats to show up. If you go over here to settings, so click options, scroll right on down and hit stats. You also have performance. You can kind of see your ping, your memory, your render rate. I need to probably reload. I've been in here for 16 hours. Probably a good idea. But you can kind of see down here what your stats are. So my damage team and my fishing team. Because I know that's two things I'm going to get asked. What's my percent? This can be better. This one. Actually, if I do have better, because I think I do. Probably need to switch out that Seafarer. Yeah, I've got a couple of these that are going to get replaced once I get Chinese or I get other things maxed. So I will be replacing a lot of this team here in the next coming weeks because I'm trying to get stuff shinied so I can have 3 spots. So I don't have as many different teams all over the place. Because my inventory is slightly maddening. I am keeping some of these pets, so people want to trade or do giveaways. And I just want to keep all the shinies because I can. If you want to know why this is rainbow right here, this gets rainbowed because that means they have max stats. They have B5s on them. So you will get a rainbow if they've had a prismatic scroll used on them. Which I'm kind of sad about these rainbow shocks because I should have waited and shinied them before I did that, but meh. Another thing about fishing, if y'all were not aware, you can craft fishing elixirs. So if you were trying to complete the fishing index, because I know we have to complete that in order to get the sea champion, is go ahead and craft you some elixirs and use them to try and get those specific ones that you're looking for. The sea quests are really nice because they auto-complete, so as you finish one, it automatically goes to the next one. And I'm on like, I'm not that far to be honest. But I mean, you can see like I'm getting at like 1.5k gems and I see 3 golden cherries. So super OP. I also would make sure, this is kind of my last tidbit and I'll end the video. I know it's been a little bit long. I've been a little bit rambly. Is tickets. Make sure when you have a moment, go over here and do them. Carbon Miser actually had a really awesome video about, and it showed kind of like the stats of what to look for. That you're basically looking for ones with 32 health. And those are going to be your secrets. I have not gotten anything. Well, let me rephrase that. I got a prismatic egg out of here. I didn't get the secret. I didn't get the backpack. I got the prismatic egg. I'm so mad. I've gotten plenty of cherries out of here. But yeah, when you get a moment or there's an event for this, just go sit over here and do this. You get a lot of great stuff. You get gems, you get coins. There's so many ways in this game to make money that, I mean, it's stupidly easy, even without game passes. So I would just go take some time, sit up here, watch a movie, and you can farm this up real quick. So, but there you go, Blips. That's my lovely little guide for tips and tricks, and kind of also explaining what happened to the lovely newbie pro I was doing. Yeah, I'm in the process of moving, and I have some family stuff going on right now. If you've watched our Twitch stuff or you want to check that out, I don't really want to talk about it on the channel, but yeah, I've had a lot of stuff going on, and so when I realized I accidentally deleted the video. I was like, oopsies. I was not very happy, but I kind of understood because I had a lot of stuff going on. So, plebs, I'm going to go ahead and leave y'all here with this. Hopefully y'all have a great day,